If we bought a property for $1 million and 10 years later it's worth 10 million, that's a $9 million gain that our children would have to pay taxes on if we passed away. Not if we had a trust. They would be able to sell that asset at $10 million and pay no capital gains taxes. And that's how generational wealth is passed on.
Okay, so let's think about this for a second. So trusts are wonderful. They absolutely are wonderful, but it has nothing to do with what he's talking about as far as the children not having to pay taxes on the $9 million gain from the property being bought at $1 million to being sold, I think he said, at $10 million, and that $9 million gain. That doesn't have anything to do with the trust. What that has to do with is what's called a step up in basis, meaning at your passing, your kids receive your property, and their basis now becomes the value of your real estate at the time that you pass away. So that has nothing to do with the trust. What a trust is really good for, especially a revocable trust, which is part of what he was talking about, is it helps you to avoid probate, which can be a very long, lengthy, and public process for your heirs. It helps you to smooth the transition of moving your assets from yourself to your kids at your passing, where you put exactly in your trust who you want to get which asset, and it just smooths out the process quite a bit and makes it less work, I feel like, for your heirs down the road. But it definitely doesn't do what he's saying about avoiding capital gains or anything like that. That is completely nonsense. That's a step up in basis. It has nothing to do with the trust.